Hello everyone. Welcome back to again grade 12 students. Today start physical education class. So dear students, last day we will today we will discuss is the continue 7th chapter physiology and injuries in sports. Last day also we discussed same chapter and last day we will discuss is the topic is specially effects of muscular system, and today we will discuss is the new topic of sports injuries classification. It means soft tissue injuries. Soft sports injuries classification is the main soft tissues injuries, yeah, dislocations, fractures. It means bones and joints related. Yeah, after this causes and prevention and treatment. Okay, but today we will discuss is the our topic is soft tissues injuries, sports injuries classification, soft tissues injuries. So first is sports injuries. Sports injuries refers to the kinds of injury that occur during sports or exercises. Some are from accidents. It means during sports any wrong way play. Okay, so few accidents. So others can result from poor training practices or improving gear. So some people get injured when they are not in proper condition, so not warming up or stretching enough before you play or exercises can also lead to injuries. Okay, so classification of sports injuries is the sports or performance injuries can be classified according to either the causes of the injuries or the type of body tissues damaged. So sports or performance injuries can be classified to either the cause of the injury to injury or the type of body tissues damaged. First is the if injuries are classified according to cause, the categories are direct injury, indirect injuries, and third is overuse injuries. Okay, so first is direct injury. Direct injuries means a direct injury is caused by an external blow or force causing injury at the point of contact. So direct injuries can be caused by a collision with another person's or being struck with an object. Examples of injuries that result from external force includes brushes, joint the ligaments, damage, dislocations and bones fractures. Second point is the indirect injury. Indirect injury, it means indirect injuries usually involves the athlete damaging the soft tissues such as the ligaments, tendons or muscles of the body through internal or external force. For example, bench volleyball player overstretching to reach a wall, string a hamstring. Okay, so after this third is the overuse injury. Overuse injury is the an overuse injury is sustained from continuous or repeated stress, uh, incorrect technique or equipment, or too much training. For example, turnouts in the shoulder of a swimmer from excessive amount of training. Okay, so B point is the if injuries are classified according to the type of body tissues damage, the categories as soft tissues injuries and hard tissues injury. So first we will discuss is the soft tissues injuries. So soft tissues injury is the main continuation, sprain, strain, abrasion, laceration and incision. This is the 6 types of soft tissues injuries. So firstly we will discuss is the soft tissues injury continuation. So continuation is the crushing of soft tissues by a violent external force without breaking the continuity of skin. In severe cases, muscles become completely inactivity. Okay, inactive. So athlete in all continuous sports have many cases to get a muscle continuous brush. Most continuation are minor and heal quickly. Okay, so without taking the athlete away from the game, what several continues can causes deep tissues damage and can lead to complication that may keep the athlete out of sports for months. So continuation occurs when a direct blow or repeated blow from a one object strikes some part of the body, crashing underlying muscles, fibers, and connective tissues without breaking the skin. A continuous can result from falling or jamming the body against a hard surface. Okay, so after this, next is the symptoms of continuation is the swelling, pain, limiting joint range of motion near the injury. Next is stiffness and weakness in the injured muscles. So sometimes a pool of blood collects blood cells within the damaged tissues, forming a lamp over the injury. In several cases, swelling, the bleeding beneath the skin may cause shock. If tissue damage is extensive, one may also have a broken bone, dislocated joints, sprain, torn muscles, or other injuries. Continuation to the abdomen may damage internal organs. So this is the main symptoms. After this, next is the management of continuation. So it means treatment step. So first is the continuous should be treated immediately with ice application for some duration. Apply cold compress for few hours. In case of swelling at the place of continuation, anti-inflammatory medicines should be given. After 2 days, massage should be done over the affected part of reduce swelling. Okay, this is the first continuous soft tissues injury. Next is the second point is the soft tissue injuries sprain. So sprain is the main. A sprain is stretch and or tear of a ligament, a strong band of connective tissues that connects the end of one bone with another. So ligaments stabilize and support the body's joints. For example, ligaments in the knees connect the thigh bones with the shin bones, enable people to walk and run. The areas of our body that are most vulnerable to sprain are over ankles, knees, and wrists. This is the sprain. After this, sprain occurs due to over the stretching or tearing of ligaments. For example, a sprained ankle can occur when our foot turns inward, placing extreme tension on the ligaments of our outer ankle. A sprained knee can be the result of a sudden twist, and a wrist sprain can occur when falling on an outstretched hand. Symptoms of this is severe pain, tenderness, swelling, inflammations. After this, types is the sprains are of three types. First is mild. When there is silent tearing of some ligaments, fibers, and there is no loss of functions. Second is the moderate. When some tears of ligaments is accumulated with some loss of functions. Third is severe, total repair of ligament with total loss of function. Okay, so management of sprain is the treatment steps. First is the for treatment of sprain, price procedure is followed. Okay, so price related is the price regimen forming rice is a simple 5 steps protocol that even somebody who is not trained in first aid can use to minimize the effects of immediate injury. The earlier the price regimen is adopted, the better. The price regimen should be used immediately when an injury has been sustained while further medical attention is being suggested. If the patient experiences too much pain during the process, stop it immediately. So after this, first is the P is the protection. Protect the injured person and the area being treated. If the injury is on the sports field, stop the game. Protect the area being treated. If the injured is the sports field, stop the game. Protect the area being treated with a splint if possible. If the patient can move careful, move them to a suffer area using a structure or structure. What if there is any doubt, don't move the patient. Next is the R is the rest. Allow an injured time to heal. Being brave and player through the pain is not wise. Ensure revelation time to allow even a small injury to heal. Okay, next is I is for ice. By applying ice either from a freeze, an ice pack, or even a pack of peas on the injury, you will reduce the pain and inflammation. It is advisable to warp the ice pack in a cold to prevent cold burns on the skin. Next is C. C is for compression. Compression of the swollen area will help to reduce the swelling using a stretch bands such as cohesive bandage. Yeah, bandage will suffice. Okay, next is the E is for elevating the injured area so that it is above the heart, reduce the flow of blood to the area and reduce swelling. So again, ensure the patient is completely comfortable and do not elevate an injured area if this cause excessive pain. After this, next point is the strain. Strain also is the soft tissues injuries. Sprain, soft tissue injury is the third injury. A strain is an injury to a much and a tendons. Tendons are fibers, cords of tissues that attach muscles to the bones. So strain often occurs is not foot, leg, or back. A strain is an injury of muscle caused by overstretching or training of a muscle. It is more severe than sprain. It may be a simple stretch in muscle or tendons, or it may be a partial or complete tear in the muscle and tendons combination. Shockers, football, hockey, boxing, wrestling, and other connect sports put athletes at risk from strain, as do sports that feather quick start, such as hurdling, long jump, and running races, gymnastics, tennis, rowing, golf, and other sports that requires extensive gripping have a high incidence of hand strain. So elbow strain uh, frequently occurs in record throwing and contact sports. Main symptoms of this strain symptoms is the pain, muscle spasm, muscle weakness, swelling, cramps, inflammations. This is all symptoms. Next is the types. Strain are of three types. First type is the mild, when there is slight muscle pull without any tearing of muscle of tendons. Next is moderate, when there is slight tearing of muscles of tendons are there is some loss of strength. Okay, so next is severe is the when the muscles or tendons return, uh, in such a case loss of strength occurs. After this, treatment is the main. First, the immediately management of soft tissues injuries during the accurate inflammatory pace is very important for successful rehabilitation after the injury. The aims of immediate treatment are two. First is the prevent further tissues damage, minimize swelling, ease pain, reduce the formation of scar tissues, reduce the time needed for rehabilitations, protections, rest, ice, compression, uh, elevations. This is all for price. This is the treatment. Okay. So I hope you are understand this strain also. Okay. So after this, main protection related, the first principle is protection. The purpose of protection is the avoid further injury to the area by protecting the injured structures. Rest, the injured area must remain relatively inactive for the first 48 to 72 hours. The duration of the rest depends on the severity of the injury. After this, ice. The application of ice causes the blood vessels to constrict, thus decreasing circulation and resulting in less inflammation at the site. Where possible, ice should be applied to the surrounding area in addition to the direct site. Ice should be applied in a wet to wet for period of 20 to 30 minutes. Every 2 hours for the first 48 to 72 hours. Don't apply ice or plastic bag containing ice direct onto the skin. Care should also be taken when applying ice in the region of the ice. Okay. So after this, next is the uh, abrasion. Soft tissue injuries. Next is abrasion. So abrasion is the main in the, it is the injury of skin in which skin is scraped or rubbered by friction. It is normally a minor injury but can be serious if some foreign matter is stuck in it. Abrasion are very common sports injuries that are usually caused by a fall on a hard surface. As abrasion are very common sports injuries. Okay. Again I am saying abrasion are very common sports injuries that are usually caused by a fall on a hard surface. As abrasion are as the athlete falls or slides on the ground, friction causes layers of skin to rub off. The skin is composed of an outer layer, the epidermis, which provides protections, and a deep inner layer, the dermis, which provides the fairness and flexible of the skin. So abrasion typically refer to an injury that remove these layers of skin. Most abrasion are slow scrapes that do not extend into the derming and don't cause a great deal of bleeding. While there is often light or no blood loss from an abrasion, there can be a great deal of pain because symptoms, pain, yeah, because of the many nerve ending that are exposed, little or no blood loss. Next is management of abrasion. Treatment step is avoid further functions, clean the part with some antiseptic cream or wash properly with soap to prevent infections. Next is cover the affected part with medicine, cotton or with band aid. Yeah, anti injections, anti, anti antiseptic injections should be taken and precautions against treatments. Repeat the dressing and clean the part every day till it heals up completely. Next point is the laceration. So laceration is the main. A laceration is an injury that result in any irregular break in the skin, more commonly referred to a cut as a cut, but defined as a turn and ragged bound. The predominantly symptoms of lacerations are mild to serious breaking of the epidermis, tears in the first layer of skin that can range from small silence to deep gashes. Mild laceration may experience brief bleeding accompanied by mild pain. So deeper laceration will experience greater bleeding and more intense pain. So laceration are caused when a object strikes the skin and caused a wound to open, deeping, depending on a variable or characteristics, angle, force, deep object. Some lacerations can be more serious than others, reaching as far as deep tissues and leading to serious bleeding. Symptom is the bleeding of different level of separation depending on the depth of the laceration, या mild to severe pain depending on depth of laceration. Management is the stop bleeding to at the earliest by compression or by pressing, या clean the surface of the affected part using water and soap, या cover the affected part with medicines, cotton, bandage or apply band-aid. Okay, yeah, apply ice or cold compression for some time. If injury is deep, go for stitches at the earliest. In case pain persistence, painkillers can be taken. Next, last point is the last soft tissues injuries, initiations. So initiations are caused by a sharp cutting object such or broken glass. They are also caused when the impact causes the skin to be spilled over an underlying bound. The bound are sharp, even cut with smooth as that tend to bleed freely. If the uh, inclusion to caused by impact over a bound and associated contusion usually occurs these bound tend to heal better than lacerations because the edges of the wound are smooth and can be approximated more easily during treatment. This is the indications. Main management of uh, incision treatment step is, first step is, if the injury is not deep, let the blood come out. During the process, germs may also come out with the blood. Second is the such injuries should be cleaned careful with iodines or spirit. Okay. Next is, then after placing a piece of cotton on the wound, a bandage should be applied. Next is, care should be taken that it should not enter into the wound. In case of excessive bleeding, the bandage should be kept tight. If the injury is deep, patient should be taken to a doctor immediately. After this, immediately treatment of skin injury is the aims of the immediately management of skin injuries includes prevention of infections for both the victim and the first aider, minimizations of blood loss and tissues damage, and promotions of healing in order to reduce recovery time. For most skin injuries, the common management steps that should be followed are, first is the reduce the damage of infections, for example while wearing gloves. Second is the control bleeding with rest, process and elevations. Third is the assess the severity of the wound. Fourth is clean the wound using clean water or a diluted antiseptics. Fifth is the apply an antiseptic to the wound after ensuring that the person is not allergic to the antiseptic to be used. Next is dress the wound with a sterile pad and bandage. And last is, if necessary, refer the person of medical attention. This is all for soft tissues injuries. Okay, so dear students, I hope you are understand this soft tissues injuries is the main contusions, sprain, strain, abrasion, laceration and incisions. This is all for soft tissues injury. So I hope you are understand this topic. So any student doubt for related this topic, please send message me. Thank you and have a nice day.